Good morning, friends. Welcome to today's class. We are going to start our second session of class 11, subject economics. I think all of you have seen the last class, session number 1, introductory part of the subject, a new subject, economics. I am sure that you have got some idea regarding the subject economics. Today, we will also discuss some other small concepts, some other terms of economics. Before beginning the chapters, we must make sure that we are aware about some of the economic terms. When we speak or when I explain a particular topics, to follow very clearly, you students must know some of those concepts. So before the direct entry of the chapter, let us today also discuss some basic concepts related to the subject economics. As I have told you in the last class, economics is a science. It is a science. We have studied, you have studied up to class 11 all the subjects like physics, biology, chemistry, English, all other subjects you have studied. Similarly, economics is also a subject, like a social sciences or like a physics, like a political sciences, like civics, history. This subject also explains the detailed report regarding the economic activities, what is happening in our economy. So, as I have told you that you have studied social sciences in class 10. And I would like to recollect what is meant by social sciences. It is very clearly said in the last session. Social sciences is a group of subjects that consists of 4 subjects. What are those? Yes, right. You have observed the classes very well. Which means the subject consists history, civics, geography and economics. These 4 subjects together we call as social sciences. Among these 4 subjects, economics is regarded as the queen of social science. Economics is regarded as the queen of social sciences. Keep in mind that it is often required or it is often regarded. The subject economics is often regarded as the queen of social sciences. Social sciences is a subject that consists of 4. Among these 4 subjects, economics is the queen. So we are going to study the subject queen about economics. What is its importance in the present world? The present Indian economy, what is the condition of our economy? That we will study about the subject economics. The English term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. The origin of this term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. You can note it down. The term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. The term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. Oikonomia. Which means, what does it mean? The term oikonomia means it is the combination of 2 words, oikonomia oikonomia, which means household management. What does it mean? Which means household management. Household management. Household management. So what I have told you that the term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia, which means household management. It was first read in ancient Greece. You know, Aristotle, who is Aristotle? Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, okay, who termed the economics as a social sciences. So Aristotle was considered as the founder, or those days who considered the subject is a social sciences of household management. The term economics means household management, and the subject has a father. Like we know that the father of history, okay, the father of Indian literature. Like the economics also has a father of the subjects. Who is the father of economics? Who is known as the father of the subject economics? Okay, it is Adam Smith. The father of economics is Adam Smith, who is the Scottish philosopher and a great economist. Adam Smith. So you can also note that father of economics, Adam Smith. Adam Smith is a great economist and a philosopher. So many economists are there in India. We know that our great economist from India, the first Indian economist, okay, Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen is very famous. He has also won the Nobel Prize for his great work. So he is considered as the great Indian economist. And also our former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh is also considered as one of the famous economists. So many economists are there. One who study more detail regarding the subject and create their own theories which will be practicable, which is used in the present economy. Those people are very famous by their work. Okay, we will study very detailed in the coming days. So there are many economists. Therefore, we can say the definition of economics is so many. Many people have defined the economy or the economics in various ways. It is like a hat which lost its shape due to many have worn it. Economics is something like that. It is the subject one is lost its shape because due to many people, many economists defined the term economics in their own ways. In a simple sentence, if we say, what is mean by economics? We can simply say, economics is a social sciences. What is mean by economics? Economics is a social sciences which deals with human wants and their satisfaction. Economics is a social sciences which deals with the human wants and their satisfaction. The first session I told you, many people works in many fields, many activities are taking place in the economy. For what purpose? What's the main purpose of behind all those activities? It is very clearly said, it is very well known that we need to get something money terms. and those money is used for purchasing the goods and services. The goods and services are purchased and utilized. We consumed and we have got a satisfaction. We satisfied our wants and needs with the presence of goods and services by yielding money from the economic activities. So this I have very clearly told you. So economics is a social sciences which deals with the human wants and their satisfaction. Or another way we can say, economics is what economists do. What is economics? Economics is what economists do. Just now I told you, economics is defined by many economists in many ways. Therefore, what economics is, in what way it is defined by many economists. Economics is what economists defined. After being an economist, after studying the subject economics, you have also got a chance to becoming an economist. You may create another theory, you do another doctorate in any particular field, and you can also define the subject in your own view. And therefore it is very clearly said, it is something like a hat. It's a cap that many people have worn it. And what happened is that it's lost its shape. This is economics. So what is economics? I have told you three definitions. One simple definitions and one common definition and another definition in a jockey way, in a funny way. So what is the first definition? Economics is a social sciences which deals with human wants and their satisfaction. Have you noted? Right. What is another definition? Economics is what economists do. What is? Yes, economics is what economists do. So we have got an idea about economics. In last session I also remind you to study very deep regarding the subject. Just observe the surroundings and ask so many questions to yourselves, then you get an answer. What are the questions? Who determines the price? Why economic goods have prices? Okay, what is production? What is consumption? What is demand? What is supply? Why the last many years the Chinese economy makes its progress in a rapid way? Indian economy's GDP rate is slowly, steadily decreasing. What is the reason behind that? Why China is able to achieve higher rate of economic growth than India? India is known as the fastest. It's the country in which we see the rapid growth in the GDP rate. We are still developing, but not yet developed. But within a time, if we go along with the authority, the constitution, we are going to be developed like other developed countries. Our country is an agrarian based country. Our country is not industrialized country. It's an agrarian based country. Agro based industries are there. Our country, in our economy, if you see, there are many sectors, public sectors and private sectors. Sectors that comes under the governments, sectors that comes under private individuals. Our government is also ready to sell those public sector companies towards the private sector in order to the rapid development. So all these questions, once you ask yourselves, we are getting the answer is equals to the subject economics. Why do the developing economics face the problems? Do you think that we have only India has the problem? Generally, what the problem that we suffered? What are the problems before us? Being you are an individual, being you are an Indian, during this pandemic situation, during this COVID-19 time, during this lockdown periods, what are the difficulties that we faced? How does this lockdown affected our economy? Very badly affected, very badly. Now you see number of people lost their jobs. Many migration from state to state. They are coming back to their own homeland. They lost their job. They are not getting a single penny for the subsistence of life, for the existence of life, to purchase the necessities like food, shelter, clothes, etc. So our country's condition at present is very, very bad. Okay, we do not know what to do. How could we stop such a pandemic diseases that is affected in our economy? We are afraid to go out of the door. We all are sitting inside, locked from all the four corners. The condition is very dangerous. This danger condition is going to affect our economy very badly. If there is no progress in the economical development in future, we are going to the victim one who faces a lot of troubles in our life. You know, this is the real India's face. Where do we want to see the real India? What is the real condition of economy? It is not the city's life. It is not my life, or it is not your life. We are common people. We are able to maintain or able to survive our life on earth. We don't have any problem so far. But the people, the real life, the real face of India, if you want to see, go to the remote villages, the slum areas of different states. The real pathetic face you may see there. Many people strive for their existence. Okay, extremely at this time. That is what the real face is. Many is back towards their agriculture from industrial sector. All the industries are closed. All production units are closed. Many may not work. Many lost their job. They were not getting the money to eat. So such a situation, dangerous situation, they are facing such a difficult situation. The effects of this situation is going to face in future. We people come to know, the economic students must know these things. Make aware the people. We study, the one who study about economic conditions, the market changes, the variation in prices, the demand and supply of different commodity. All these questions are easily solved after studying the subject economics. It may help us to realize the real condition of the nation, the Indian economy. That is why the subject economics plays a vital role in our day-to-day life. You would become great positions, okay, getting big chances to decorate good professions like auditors, CA, okay, CA level, or company secretary, lawyers. Every company, okay, there are lawyers, or you can also see the other higher studies in relation with the economics. All these shows us the importance of the subject economics. So you have opted a good stream. You know, in the northern side of India, the stream commerce is selected a few people. A common thinking in their mind, a wrong notion in their mind created is, this is for the people, those who are getting an average mark. No. We are the right, you have opted the right path, the right stream in which you can prove you are multi-talented, okay, all talented within you, and you are going to open it towards the economy, and you are the real pillar of the economical growth. So I'm very happy to say these things to you. Because many of you might have taken the stream due to the compulsion from somebody. Don't think that it is waste of time. You are opted the right stream. So what is economics we have studied? The definition of economics we have studied. Now the next term we should define is economy. What is an economy? So I am writing economy. What is an economy? What is called an economy? What is an economy? An economy is a system. An economy is a system that provides living to the people. An economy is a system in which production, consumption, exchange take places. It is a system in which people mingle with a lot of economic activities. Such a system is known as an economy. So what is an economy? An economy is a system which provides living to the people. Or else an economy is a system in which production, exchange, consumption of goods and services take places. Got it? An economy is a system in which production, consumption and exchange of goods and services take places, in which people live together, in which people get lot of chances to exist. That is what an economy, that is called an economy. So we have an economy, Indian economy, the economy that provides you to live there, the economy that provides us to exchange the goods, services, the economy that helps us to consume the things what is supplied in the economy. So that is what is economy. In an economy there are many economic activities done by economic people. What is known as economic activities? Come to the point. Economic activities. Economic activities. Economic activities. What is meant by economic activities? Who is an economic man? First of all, let us think. An economic man. Economic men or economic man? Economic men, people who are ready to work, or one who do any of the activity which provides them to earn something. If any one of the activity helps me to earn some money terms, then I can say that is my economic activity, and the one who is doing in that activity is known as an economic man. Are you an economic man, economic people? Am I an economic man? Yes. What is my activity? Teaching is my activity. Doing farming is my activity. Treating patients is the activity. That helps me to earn some money. So my activity helps me to earn. What activity? Economic activities. So activities, whatever it is, if that helps you to earn something, that is known as economic activities. Who is supposed to do these economic activities? Economic men. We people have to do. So we are the one who is doing all such economic activities in an economic system that help us to earn money, and that money is used to question mark. What would be the answer? Why do you? Okay, let me ask you. Why do you want money? Why do you want money? Why do you study? Why should I teach? I teach my students one side to emboss the knowledge regarding the subject, the another side for that activity help me to earn some money. I am getting salary too. Similarly, why do you study? You are getting a basic steps towards your future where in which you can stand firmly and that helps to earn money. So this is what the aim, the common aim of everybody is earning money. That is the main aim, you know. Money makes everything, we have studied. Other concepts you will see. Economically, if you speak, if you have money, you are very happy. If you don't have money, you are not happy. When you get daily 500 rupees as pocket money from your father or from your mother, you will be very happy. Okay, daily you can purchase 500 rupees ice creams and this and that. Okay, pizzas and all. You are very happy. If you are not getting such pocket money, then what is your behavior? You may get angry. You may not show the interest in study. You will shout each other, fight each other. Things are coming. So what is happening at present? Many employment opportunities lost due to this disease. At any cost, we should break the chain of spreading the virus. Otherwise, that will affect the economy very badly. We are going to lose everything. Nobody can do any work. Therefore, I am not getting money. If I don't get money, I need to eat something. In order to eat something, I need money. If I don't have any opportunity to get money, I should do anything. Suppose sometime criminal mentality origins. Criminal origins. Okay, there are people who is ready to chain snackers, pickpocketers. These people emerge in the society. More criminal minded people. Okay, hooliganism. They need to get money. So what is happening? In every economy, economic people, economic men, they work for something. That activity is known as economic activity. So we have discussed here what is the term economics. From where does it has origin? Origin from a Greek word oikonomia, which means household management. Who is known as the father of economics? Adam Smith, the greatest Scottish philosopher and economist. What is meant by economy? It's a system in which production, consumption, exchange of goods and services take place. What is economic activities? The activities, the works that help us to earn something is known as economic activities. Who is an economic man? We all are economic people. One who do all this activity which help us to earn money, economic man. Clear? So up to here I think you have got a somewhat idea. Now the next class we will see, as I have informed you, some of other concepts, some of the economic terms. Like if I speak what is production, what is income, what is price, what is demand, what is supply. So you must be aware, when I speak these things, if you have idea about the production, you can easily grasp the idea. So therefore, first of all, we discuss with all those economics terms. Okay, that means we will start with chapter 2. So if you get the time, you can simply read the chapter and be prepared for next class. Okay, so till then, wait. Okay, see you by next class. Bye.